I'm Ava Nesta here with Coach Mora following the Huskies' 41-7 loss against Duke. Coach, it was a hard task going into this week, and against a very talented Duke team, it was a hard game overall. Can you just give me your overall thoughts on today?
Well, it's disappointing anytime you lose, but I think you have to find positives. And the positive today was that the way our guys fought, and they didn't give up, and they didn't give in at all. They never relented, and they kept their energy up, and their attitude was great. And after the game, there was a level of disappointment, certainly, but also I feel like we grew as a football team today. And I don't know that I can say that after the first 3 weeks. And I think this was the first time I felt some growth that leads me to feel optimistic amidst a 41-7 loss.
Although the score didn't exactly reflect it, I felt like the defensive line had a solid game with neutralizing the run game from Duke. So how are you going to build on that going into next week?
Yeah, you're right. Duke is one of the best run offenses in the country. I think they were ranked 5th in the country in running the football, and I think we held them to, 60, 70 yards, something like that. So that's something we want to build on, and I think it's a real positive. And you watch the film with those guys, and you emphasize the things they did well and the things that they can do better, and you build on the things that they're doing well, and you correct the things that they can do better and encourage them to do better and drill them on it, and then you make strides, and that's what our goal is.
You talked about getting different guys on the field, and today we saw a lot of that in seeing Cam Edwards and Kylie Hicks. Can you just tell me what they bring to the team and how you want to use them going forward?
They bring toughness. Kylie and Cam, they're tough kids, and it's important to them, and they work hard. And today, Cam was dependable, and Kylie had one throw, and he caught it. And, the number one thing a receiver has to do is catch the football. And if you can't catch the football as a receiver, then, it's hard to put you on the field. And Cam Kylie's caught the ball. So you're going to see more of those guys. That's just a mandate that I'm making. And you're going to see more of those guys, and you're going to see guys that we can count on.
I saw a lot of fight and a lot of energy on the sidelines today, which is not really what we've been seeing the past few weeks. So I know the team isn't going to give up, but what are you seeing from the team's fight today?
I liked it, and you're right. You're exactly right, because you're down there, you're around the team all the time. You can tell when there's energy and when there's not, as well as anybody, and you're right. We were finally back to where we need to be in terms of kicking and scratching and fighting for everything and never giving in and never giving up. And to me, that's something that you build on, and that, to me, shows the character of our team. Now, did we execute well enough? No. Do we, but you've got to find something you can build on, and that's what we're going to build on.
The Huskies will return to the Red next week to face off against Utah State. That's all I have for today, but until then, thank you, Coach, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, thank you.